everybody, it's me Sarah, and today I wanted to share with you a nice practice to kind of address all of the tight places in our bodies. So the places we hold tension, tightness, and that can get stuck. So a lot of the things in this flow today are things that I do regularly and that have become a part of my personal yoga practice that I do at home. So I thought it would be a great chance to share that with you guys. So we're going to get started laying down, which is my favorite way to start a yoga class. So just allow yourself to lay down when you're ready. And just settle into your body here. Allowing the palms to be face up. Or maybe you rest them on your torso somewhere. Whichever feels most supportive for you today. As you're getting settled in, you've landed on your mat today, taking this time for yourself. Time to just check in with yourself, check in with your body. I invite you to just start by taking a full body scan. And just notice any places that you might feel a sensation of tightness or opening. Notice what thoughts are coming up for you today and just set them aside. And turn your attention to your body and your breath. Allow your breath to flow in and out naturally. Allow the sound of your breath to be the backdrop, the soundtrack to your practice today. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. But really trust that inner guide that you have. Trust yourself. Slowly, when you're ready, start to take any movements that feel good. If you'd like to rock the head side to side. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And let's just take a full body stretch. So reach your arms up overhead, pointing the toes. Really find length here. Beautiful. And then bring the knees towards the chest. Just curl the upper back up. And you're in this tight little ball. Giving your knees a hug. Allow your core to knit together. Breathe here. And lower the upper back down. Just take some circles with the knees. Massaging the low back. Beautiful. Then plant the feet down, pretty close to your hips. Allow them to be hip width distance, grounding through the feet. Take a big inhale, allow the belly to expand. It's okay, just allow it to expand. And then on the exhale, allow the belly to drop. Once more like that. Inhale, expand the chest, expand the belly. Exhale, allow it to drop. Then push down through your feet. We're lifting up, bridge pose. Good. Today, let's just hold here. So breathe, press down through your feet. If you need to walk them in, if they feel like they're too far out, just walk the knees in. Allow both legs to push evenly. And then if you like, interlacing your hands, pressing them into the earth, and rolling the shoulders under. So I just shimmy my shoulders away from me to find a little heart opening. Really nice back bend here. You've got it. One more breath in. Release the hands if they were bound, and then slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Nice work. We're going to hug the right knee into the chest. Allow the left leg to lengthen out. And then we'll cross the right knee over to the left. Keep the right shoulder grounded as we come into the twist. So the knee's probably not going to get all the way down. It's all good. And then feel your breath here. As you inhale, you might come out of the twist a little bit. And as you exhale, you might sink a little deeper. So 2 more breaths like that. On your next inhale, coming back to center. Good. Plant the right foot down. We're going to bring the left leg in. You guessed it, other side. Allow the right leg to lengthen. And then bring the left leg into the right hand as we cross over for our twist. Extending the left arm out, keeping the left shoulder grounded. Again, breathing here. Feel the breath in the twist. It's okay if your body reacts. Actually encourage it. So you come out of the twist a little bit naturally as you fill up with air. And you sink a little deeper into the twist as you let the air go. Nice. On your next inhale, we'll come back to center. We'll come into our little ball again. So bringing the upper body up, pulling the knees in. And now we're going to start to rock and roll. If this doesn't work for your spine, just come onto one side and we'll meet in a sitting position. Otherwise, just playfully enjoying this nice massage along the spine. I really love this. I could do this all day, but we're going to meet in a comfortable seat. And I'll go ahead and face you. Find a nice, easy, cross-legged seat. If you need to sit up on a pillow or blanket to lift the hips, go ahead, pause the video, find something to sit up on. Otherwise, just find a tall spine. And we'll bring the hands to heart center. Feel the connection of the palms together. Take a big inhale, fill in. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Push the palms out as you round the upper back, curl. Good, so feel the belly button. Press back as you curl the spine and feel a big stretch in the shoulders and upper back. On your next inhale, lift the hands, lift the spine up. And exhale, break free. Hands release down. Good. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, interlace, push the air out, push the palms forward, chest goes back. Inhale, reach up, tall spine. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, push the air out, round through the upper back. Inhale, reach up, big lift. Exhale, release the hands. You got it, one more, inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, reach. And this time, as you release, we're gonna come into a twist. So opposite hand to knee. Again, inhale as you reach the heart up. Exhale as you twist, your back arm is supporting the spine, pushing down into the floor. Slowly unwind, come back to center. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, round, push the air out. Good, inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, break free, twist the other way. Inhale to lift, and exhale to twist. Slowly come back to center. Nice work, you guys. Notice how you feel. We're just going to check in with the neck really quick. So just drop one ear to the same shoulder, and then opposite hand reaches out. And just play around with that hand. So whatever side of the neck you're stretching, breathe into it, and then play around with flexing the hand. Ooh, you might feel it in through the bicep. And maybe bringing the hand back, turning the thumb down. Just explore for a little while. You can also move the nose up and down to change the stretch. Nice. Slowly release back to center. Opposite ear drops to the shoulder. Extend the opposite arm out. And just play around for a little bit. And if you find a spot that's really tight, for me, if I flex my hand back and then kind of turn it to the side, you can hang out there and just take a big, big inhale. And exhale into it. Really remember to breathe throughout this class. And slowly release the arm back to center, release the chin. Back to center, inhale, loop the shoulders up. Exhale, allow them to roll down. Beautiful. Bring the legs out in front of you. Plant the hands back behind you. Lift the heart up. And release. Nice. We're going to come around into our tabletop. Plant the hands firmly down. Spread the fingertips like a frog. Bring the knees under the shoulder. Find that neutral spine. Crown of the head reaching forward. Tailbone reaching back. On your next inhale, drop the belly. Lift the heart. Careful not to crunch in the back of the neck. That's what I'm seeing a lot lately. It's this pinching in the back of the neck. Instead, just maybe looking forward and down. And then exhale. We curl. Belly button draws in. Upper back domes. And then start to move with your breath. So inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Round. Back goes up. Continue. Keep going with this, or if you'd like to move side to side or make circles. I invite you to explore. So if you like to take hip circles, get in with the neck and shoulders maybe. Really just whatever, honestly. Doesn't matter what it looks like, right? Just notice what it feels like. If you need to close your eyes, do that. That's great. Beautiful. From here, look at me if you need to. Find your tabletop and extend one foot back. And then we're going to turn the bottom knee 90 degrees, coming into a little side plank prep, reaching the arm out. So I didn't do a good job cueing whichever leg you want, really. Just same arm as leg, reaching. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center, turn that knee in, and we'll move to the other side. So one leg out, other knee turns 90 degrees, ground through the back foot, lift the top arm up, big stretch, big inhale. Really reach, feel that length, and slowly come back to center. Nice, come back to tabletop. Let's give the wrists a break, so bring the knees out wide, big toes to touch, and sink down, child's pose. Let your heart melt. Allow your forehead to reach the mat. If it doesn't reach the mat, I really suggest just stacking the hands or the fists and allowing the forehead to have contact with something so that we can relax the neck, and maybe you kind of roll the forehead side to side. Connect back with your breath. And then start to energize your hands, so you feel like you could bring your elbows, or actually bring your elbows off the mat as you crawl your hands out. And then start to crawl them out and away from you to one side. So we're going in an arc out and to one side. Maybe they go off your mat. And then allow your head to rest back down. Breathe into the side of your rib. And the side of the arm. Slowly walk the hands back to center. And to the other side. Out and away from you, making space and breathing into the side. Make sure you drop your head back down. Slowly walk your hands back to center and start to come up. Bring the knees back under the hips. Ground through the hands again. We're going to bring the right foot out this time and up off the mat. Good. And make sure those toes are pointing down so we're not opening up. Good. And then I want you to think of stretching the right toes over to the left and looking back. So our right toes are touching down outside of our left side of the back of the mat. Good, now bring the toes up and then try to bring the right knee up to the outside of the right shoulder, crunching in, using that oblique. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg out. Exhale, down and over to the left. Inhale, reach the leg out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. You've got it. Exhale, over, big side stretch. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, waking up the leg. Good. This time as you bring the knee up, bring that foot up, we're going to step it outside of the right hand, coming into our low lizard lunge. So take some time getting here. We just want to have that right foot outside of the hands, outside of the right shoulder, and kind of again explore by shifting side to side, forward and back. Finding a good place in your body. And finding length through the upper body. Breathe here. Beautiful. Step the left hand out a little bit. Bring the right hand to the right knee. Big twist. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, twist even more. The right toes can turn out a little if you need some more space. Breathe. Big hip stretch. And release. Come back to center. Walk the left hand in. Now start to heel toe the right foot in, so it's in between your hands. We're going to come up to our regular low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Good. Make sure that knee is now stacked over the right ankle. Big inhale, loop the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down the back. Option to let the arms extend out. Palm shining forward, feeling that Tadasana type energy up and out through the chest. Beautiful. Release the hands down. Let's tuck the back toes. We're going to step back, downward dog. Oh, big step back. If you need to go through tabletop, no worries. Just making our way to our downward dog, lifting the hips high. Shake out the head and neck. Notice if you feel a difference in the two sides of your body after that deep stretch. On one side. Beautiful. When you're ready, drop the knees, come back to table. You might need to bring your hands back in. Extend the left leg out now, toes pointing down, and then arcing the foot up and over to the right. Look back, touch that toe down. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Good. Keep your core engaged as you move through this. So we're allowing the belly to hug in as we work through this flow. So inhale, lengthen the leg out. Exhale, over to one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good. Last one. You've got it. Allow the hips to move a little bit as you work. And warm up. We'll step the left foot up and out to the left side, lizard lunge. So if you need to be on fingertips here, no worries. If this left toe needs to turn out, that also works. Just really depends on your body for this lizard lunge. And like I said before, exploring by shifting side to side, and front and back. Good. Now bringing the right hand out a little bit. It can come off your mat. Left hand to the left thigh, coming into our twist. So inhale, lift your heart up. And exhale as we twist. Big breath. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Bring the right hand back to center and then start to heel toe your left foot in line with the left hip between the hands. Root down through that left foot as we come up, low lunge. Hands can be interlaced on the front thigh. Let's take a big inhale. Lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down and back. Feel the legs scissoring into the midline to hug, finding your balance as we Lengthen the arms out and down, open palms, open heart, breathe. And release down. Plant the hands. We'll tuck the back toe, step back, downward dog, pedal out the feet. Nice work, you guys. Full body stretch here in the downward dog. Hips are lifting high. Really press down through your fingers, getting the weight out of the hands and sending it back into the legs. Really bend the knees, soften, look forward. We'll start to step up, lots of little steps to get to our ragdoll fold at the top of our mat. Soften the knees, let's soften the elbows, or bend the elbows rather, and grab opposite hands. And relax the neck. And I'm swaying side to side, but really just find any movement that feels good for you. Shake the head yes and no. Good, release the hands, release the bind if you had it. Allow the hips to drop as you slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to standing. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back. Again, find the palms shining forward. Feel your Tadasana here. So rock forward and back, maybe side to side. Feeling all four corners of the feet. And feel the energy coming up through the legs, out of the top of the head. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Soft, easy knees. Inhale, we're going to lengthen halfway, hands to shins. Feel this lift of the heart. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. 2 more flows like that. So inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, heart lifts, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold, relax the neck. Inhale, root down as you lift, reach up. Exhale, palms together, heart center. 1 more, you've got it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach, lifting all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. 1 more reach. Lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, enjoy the lengthen halfway. Exhale, release. This time, soften the knees, plant the hands. We'll step the legs back to plank. Feel 1 long line here. Big inhale. You've got it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hips lift up. Downward dog. Beautiful. Pedal out the feet. I like to also pedal out the hands. So maybe lift 1 hand, place it back down, reconnecting through all 5 fingers. And maybe let a cleansing breath out through the mouth. Good. We're going to ground through the right foot. Start to lift the left leg up, the toe still pointing down, just like we did before in our tabletop. Feel this 3-legged dog, big stretch. And the knee comes in and forward, coming back to our low lunge. So step that left foot up, lower the back knee. And bring the hands up to the thigh. Big inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down the back and release the arms. You've got it this time. We've been here before. Maybe even lift the gaze. Breathe. Receive the energy. Receive the stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, lowering the upper body. Plant the fingertips down as you shift the hips back for our half splits. Runner stretch. So I'm not a fan of sinking back like this, a lot of pressure on the knee. So if you need to, shift the left foot forward a little bit. So our hips are stacked over that supporting knee. Find length here. If you need to softly bend the front knee, if this is too intense, just bend the front knee. No big deal. Breathe here. Good. Shift back. Low lunge. Good. This time, plant the hands. Lift the back knee up. Step back to your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the hips. Ground through the left foot this time, reaching the right leg up, three-legged dog. Pointing the right toes down. So I know I'm guilty of trying to open up. Just try to keep the hips square today. Using the core to support as we draw the knee into the chest, belly button to spine, and bring the right foot forward, low lunge. Take your time getting there. If you need to use the hand to help you or take a couple steps, no worries. We'll just come up to our low lunge when we're ready. So start with your hands interlaced on your knee. Big inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down. And inhale, let the palms shine forward. Big opening through the front body. Breathe. You got it. Even if you feel a little wobbly, no, that's okay. You're still working. You're still getting the benefits of this pose. And with that wobbly factor, we're going to start to draw the core in as you push back through this front knee. Is going to help stabilize you. And then we're going to reach the hands down as we shift back. So again, as we're shifting back, we're hugging the core in to support and finding our runner stretch. So if you need to be on the fingertips, need to bend the front knee. We just want to get a nice big hamstring stretch here. Nice deep stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, shift back forward, plant the hands, tuck the back toes. We'll step back to our plank, last plank. And exhale, downward dog. Really pedal out the feet, you guys. This is our last downward dog. I know that I really like to know when my last downward dog is, so I can really take any movement that I like. So I invite you to do that here, maybe looking side to side. And if you'd like, we'll meet in a child's pose. So when you're ready, drop the knees and sink your hips back and relax. Slowly pushing yourself up. We're going to come on to either side and swing the legs around, coming to a nice comfortable seat. And let's bring the soles of the feet together and just give yourself a little love. So massaging the arches. If you've taken a class with me before, you know that this is my favorite thing. I love it. And if you like, you can go up into the calves and shins a little bit. Giving the legs some love. Maybe getting into the pressing down the knees a little bit. Good, and then we're gonna grab a hold of wherever can be the knees, shins, or ankles. Reach your shoulders up again. Exhale, roll them down. Pull on your legs to lift your heart. Allow your elbows to be heavy. Shoulders relaxing down. And then we'll just check in with the neck again like we did at the beginning, but this time just allow nice little circles. They can be half circles like I'm doing, so just ear to shoulder, chin to chest, other ear to shoulder. Or if you like to take a full circle, being mindful of not crunching the back of the neck, you can do that. And while we're doing this, we're allowing the knees to relax down, opening the hips. Beautiful. When you're satisfied with the neck, we're going to come forward. So just like you're peering over the edge of a cliff, if that's scary. Maybe you're peering into your reflection in a pond. But we're just thinking up and over, looking over into the abyss. And your elbows can draw into your hips, or if it feels better, it can go up and forward. Breathe here. And then allow the head and neck to drop down. So we're no longer looking into our reflection, but we're just curling inward. And breathe here. Slowly pressing down through the hands to come back up. Nice work. We're going to bring one leg out on the diagonal and the other heel in a little more, if it wasn't already. Start to turn your chest over to the knee that's bent. So we're kind of angling towards that bent knee. Then plant your hand by your leg that's long and reach up and over. So the reason we turn this way is we just want our heart to lift up and open as we side bend. Flex the bottom foot, big reach. And slowly return back to center. This is optional, but we're going to plant the hand back behind our hips, press down through the hand, down through that knee. We're going to come up. So take a peek at the video if you need, but we're going to reach, big stretch, nice little star pose. People call this different things, but big reach. And then slowly allow the hips to come back down mindfully and return to center. Let's go into the other side. So switching legs, nice and long through that leg that's out. Turn towards the knee that's bent, so nice little turn. And then plant the hand towards the leg that's out and start to side bend, flexing those toes. Reach up. So it's like we want to reach to our toes, But at the same time, we want to lift the heart up towards the sky. Breathing. Good. Press down through the hand that's down. Lifting back up. Now plant the hand down outside of that other hip. Press down and lift your hips up. Big shooting star. Reach the hips up. Lifting the gaze up and back. Big breath, big stretch. And release back down. If that was new for you, that is a beautiful pose to keep working towards. And I'll make another video about it. So just a little taste today. But anyway, let's release the legs. We're going to come to lay down, but before we do, just allow the feet to come wide, hands coming back, and just allow the knees to kind of flop side to side here. Releasing any tension in the low back and the hips. Good, and then just lower yourself down when you're ready. Coming flat on your back. Good, and just how we started, we're going to bring one knee into the chest, lengthen the other leg down. This time, bring that knee up and out to the side. So my right knee is up, so just bring my right knee towards my right armpit for an inner thigh stretch. This can be really intense here. Especially make sure that your leg that is long, that hip is grounded down. So we don't want to be rolling. We want to keep both hips grounded. And then option to lift the head and neck up. We're going to grab the same foot with that hand for half happy baby. So if you've done happy baby before, this is just with one leg long. So grab the outside of the foot, or maybe you're just holding on to your shin or the part of your pant or your sock. That's totally cool. And pulling the knee down, ankle over the knee, big stretch, big breath here. And release. We'll come into the other side, drawing the other knee in. Lengthening the bottom leg down. Notice how this side feels. And then when you're ready, knee up and open, opening out to the armpit. So we're not crossing over to a twist, we're just opening for an inner thigh stretch. And notice how this feels, keeping the bottom leg rooted, grounded. If it helps to flex the bottom foot, go for that. Or maybe place your hand on that supporting hip. Good. You can stay here. This is option 1. But option 2 would be lift the head up so you can grab that foot, outside of the foot, and then slowly lower back down. Feel like you're pulling the foot and the knee down. It's a really deep hip stretch. Should be similar to how our lizard lunge felt while we were up, but just laying down. If you can't get your head and neck down, if you're still up here, just release that foot. Come to something closer to you so you can relax that head and neck down. Beautiful. Release the foot. Come back to center. Let's bring both feet up and then bring the soles of the feet together, knees relax, open. And placing the hands on the torso wherever you'd like. So I leave it up to you. You can bring the hands to the hip bones. You can bring the hands to the belly, maybe to the ribs or the heart. Or you can do a combination of one on the belly, one on the heart. Really up to you. Or if you'd like more of a shoulder and chest opening, you can always bring your hands out to a cactus position. Wherever you are with your hands, just allow your breath to slow down here. Nice slow and full inhale, filling up, and a slow release on the exhale, letting go. Taking one more breath here. Allow the hands to come to the outside of the thighs and allow the hands to help your knees to come back to center. Good. We're going to press down through the feet, coming into our spinal twist. So press down through the feet, move the hips to the right just slightly. Allow the knees to come up and over to the left. So a nice easy twist. If you'd like to go deeper, you just cross the right knee over the left. Otherwise, stacking the knees, allow the left hand to come to the outer right thigh, open the right arm up and out. And breathe. Melting with each breath. Soften the muscles of the face, maybe closing the eyes if that feels comfortable. And slowly come back to center. Bring the feet to the earth, pressing into the feet to lift the hips. Just move them slightly to the left. Let the knees fall up and over to the right, either stacking or maybe crossing over. Bring the right hand to the outer left thigh to ground, and then bring the left arm up and open. Connect back with your breath as you release into this twist. Relaxing any tension or forcing, and just allowing the twist to naturally release the spine. Slowly come back to center. Taking your time. We'll just take one final little ball. So curl your knees in, curl your upper body up, releasing the low back. Option for one last little core exercise. Just bring the feet up, reach the hands up. Good. Relax the upper body down and just circle the wrists and the ankles. Wow, I couldn't think of that word. I'm pretty relaxed, but just circling one way and then the other. come down to your sides. We're just going to slowly lower the legs to come into our Shavasana. So legs lengthen out and down. Let's take a count of 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, core is engaging, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Flop it down. Allow the toes to release out. Allow the palms to come face up like we started. And we're going to just relax into our final resting pose together. Noticing how your body feels. Of course, if there's any more stretches you'd like to do or poses you'd like to do on your back, I encourage you to take them. And then meet us back here. Allowing stillness to come into the body. Letting go of thoughts or worries about the day. Letting them go. Start to take inventory on your body, starting with the tips of the toes, going up the legs, softening through the hip flexors, the belly, softening through the chest and the face, softening the point between the eyebrows. Feeling the back of the body heavy, the back of the head, the shoulders, the arms. Feel the pelvis rooting down, heavy through the hips, the backs of the calves and the heels relaxing down. Feel the whole right side of your body from your right eye, your right ear, down the right side of your neck, the right arm, the right side of your torso, the right hip, the right leg, the right ankle and foot, and every toe on the right foot. Allow it to relax and soften and let go. And then bringing your attention to the left side of the body, from the left eye, the left ear, the left side of the neck, the left arm, down through the left hand, the left side of the torso, the left hip, the left leg, and the left ankle. Feel the left foot with each toe on the left foot relax. Bring into your awareness the whole body, the front body, the back body, the right and left sides of the body. Allow your whole body to let go as you breathe and soften. Notice any thoughts that arise. Come back to the feeling of relaxation in your body for a few more moments. If you'd like to bring your hands towards your torso, laying them on your heart and your belly. Allow your breath to deepen, taking in lots of air on the inhale. Maybe opening your mouth as you exhale. Slowly come back to the room you're in, fluttering the eyes open, and taking any movements you like in the body. Again, exploring how it feels to move. Circling the ankles, maybe reaching the arms overhead. Maybe turning the neck side to side. Slowly bending your knees. When you're ready, rolling over onto one side for a fetal position, just resting your head on your upper arm. Take a moment here. Notice how you feel. And slowly, when you're ready, taking your time, pushing yourself back up. We'll come to a comfortable seat. Softening the gaze, bringing the palms of the hands together. Take a second, take a moment to thank yourself for practicing today and taking this time to open up through the body. Thank you for allowing me to guide you and practicing with me. The light in me sees and bows to the light in you. Namaste.